Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of Morgan's friends that have joined us for today's videos. And today we're going to learn about proxies and what is a proxy. A proxy is, it's like a, how do I explain this? It's like, say you're mailing something to somebody, but you're not mailing it directly. You go through somebody and then they send it on to the next person. That's a proxy, okay? And that kind of works the same way in programming, where you're trying to get to a certain website, but you go through a different server before you get to the server where the web page is stored, okay? And this has to deal with how you handle the addresses. Okay, so your information doesn't get lost. And this function, the get proxies, helps you manage that. Now, we're going to go read this, and but it's okay if it doesn't make sense to you. It will later on. So they call this a helper function, a function that returns the directory of the schema where the proxy server address is. Okay. And with that, let's go ahead and start doing some reading.
Proxies are IP addresses from a proxy server that connect to the internet on your behalf. Instead of directly transmitting your requests to the website you visit, when you connect to the internet through a proxy, your requests are routed through the proxy server. Utilizing a proxy server is a great way to safeguard your online privacy and enhance security. The proxy server acts as a middleman computer, which means that your original IP address and location are hidden from the website. This helps to protect you from online tracking, from targeted advertising, and from being blocked by the website you're trying to access. Proxies also offer an added layer of security by encrypting your data as it travels between your device and the proxy server. In this article, you'll learn more about proxies and how you can use them with Python requests. You'll also learn why this can be helpful when working on a web scraping project.
That's the project that we're going to be doing after we finish this and after we finish the beautiful soup module series. Then we're going to go and actually build a web scraping program together.
Why you need proxies when web scraping. Web scraping is an automated process for extracting data from websites for different purposes, including data aggregation, market research, and data analysis. However, many of these websites have restrictions that make it challenging to access the information you want. Thankfully, proxies can help you circumvent IP and location-based restrictions. For instance, in some cases, websites serve different information for specific locations, such as a country or state. If you're not located in that particular location, you won't be able to access the information you're looking for without a proxy, which can circumvent the IP and change your location. In addition, most websites block the IP addresses of devices that are involved in web scraping activities. In this situation, you can implement a proxy to hide your IP address and location, making it more difficult for the website to identify and block you. You can also use several proxies at the same time to distribute web scraping activities across different IP addresses and speed up the web scraping process, allowing the scraper to make multiple requests simultaneously. Now that you know how proxies can help when it comes to web scraping projects, you will learn next how to implement a proxy in your project using the requests Python package.
All right, now, that sounds illegal, but it's not, at least not yet. All right, so here we go, and I don't know, I think I've added to this example. Let's just go wander off to the code and take a look and see what I've got for this video. All right, and here we are in the code. All right, now we're using this. This statement opens up our connection to the website python.org. Okay? And that connection has information in it, like the proxies. Okay? And one of these things is like, hey, is this HTTP? Remember, there's HTTP, there's HTTPS, and then there's one that starts with an F, right? Anyway, so here, there's a couple of different functions that you can use with the get proxy, but I just picked these two as an example. You know, we're not going to get in too deep into this because we don't need to right now, but in the future we will. So anyway, here we go. What I'm doing is I'll go ahead and open this thing up, this connection, and then I want to go and run these two commands to get some information about the connection. Okay, and then what did oh, this is the one without the context editor. Anyway, old hat stuff. Anyway, with that, let's go ahead and run the code, and hopefully it won't blow up, and yeah, it's fine. And with that, let's go ahead and go on over to the output. And here we are in the output. All right, and what do we do? This is the first one. This is, oh, here's the proxies. Okay, so what we did is like, why did I do this? I can't remember now. What we're doing here is we're showing you the all the hidden files, I think. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you. I forgot what this output means. But it looks to me like what we're doing is these two objects associated with the get proxies. These are their hidden files or functions, but I'm looking for the functions that don't have the underscore, and so apparently they don't have any that we can use. All right, but anyway, with that, it'll have to remain a mystery until we actually go ahead and use the stuff in the future. But it will get more interesting in the future. All right, and with that said, that's it for this video, and it should get a little bit more interest in the next coming videos. With that said, go out, have some fun, and we'll see you in the next video.